Front and center at today's massive military parade in Beijing was North Korean leader Kim Jong Un, who rarely leaves his own country, his nation known as the Hermit Kingdom. CBS News foreign correspondent Ramy Inocencio joins us from our London bureau with what this all means. Ramy, I think you've got experts looking over every single frame of video because it's so rare that we get to see the North Korean leader out of his own country. So what does his attendance really represent, and what are we seeing?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. A lot of dissection happening here. This is a huge political victory for Kim Jong Un, Errol, that the world is now witnessing. He's leader of a pariah state that we know. He wants nuclear weapons, and we know that he sent 15,000 troops to help Putin invade Ukraine. And now President Xi Jinping has, in effect, welcomed him in from the cold, restored relations after about 6 years of no face-to-face direct contact. You can take a look there. He is by President Xi's side for much of what we're seeing, even having a great seat right in front of Tiananmen Square right there at that huge military parade today. This is choreography that you're watching. This is Xi's message to the world that Kim is with me. Now, we spoke with North Korean expert Park Won-gon. He's in Seoul, South Korea, and asked him what Kim's biggest win is out of all of this. Take a listen.
The normalized relationship between North Korea and China, and it will help the North Korea's future discussion or dialogue or whatever with President Trump. And I think still there is a possibility that Trump would try to meet Kim Jong Un again.
So he's saying that China's restored support of North Korea could then help Kim meet Trump again. They already met 3 times, remember. Park also had a warning for Washington that Trump should not give up on the denuclearization of the North Korean peninsula. If he did, he said there would be a nuclear China, nuclear Russia, and then nuclear North Korea, and their government's all deeply anti-American.
And Ramy, we've mentioned this hour Kim's massive, slow-moving train heading into Beijing. He was joined by his daughter and sister on this trip. What's the significance of that?
Yeah, to the casual observer, Errol, one might think, oh, maybe this was a fun family trip to Beijing, but it might be that. However, it might also be dynastic tradition unfolding. And this is about Kim Jong-un's daughter, specifically Kim Ju-ae. She's believed to be 12, maybe 13 years old on the right-hand side of your screen. This was her first known trip outside of North Korea. It's been tradition to bring future North Korean leaders, successors to China, so they can start building a relationship with Beijing. Kim's father and grandfather did the same. But one challenge, though, is that she is female, and North Korea, we know, is a patriarchal society. So there's a lot of choreography there. There was also a surprise. Kim Jong-un shook hands with South Korea's second most powerful politician, Speaker of the country's legislature, Woo Won-sik, who was repping his country in Beijing. But that actually broke a rule that Kim Jong-un had put in place himself to have any direct relations there. But looking ahead, we're seeing that potentially this is not something to hold your breath over because North Korea actually still says that South Korea is its #1 arch nemesis.
Really fascinating details throughout. Ramy, thank you very much.